All right, now I have my mandala ready for a background. So I'm going to go to the layers window and choose the background. And I'm going to have us use the gradient tool, which is right here underneath the brush tool. To modify the color of the gradient, well, first of all, let me just show you what a gradient does. If you click and drag, you get a blending of two colors. That's nice. But you got to click here to make some modifications. So I'm going to click on the first green down here. And remember, the opposite of green was red. So I'm going to go up to the reds. I'm going to start choosing random reds. And I'm going to change this one to a different red. Oh, so first I clicked here. Then I clicked here to get this window. Click and choose a different red. And now I'm going to come and add a color below the gradient. Not on this little black square, not on the gradient, but just below. I add a square. Then to change the color, I can double click here, or I could, I'm just going to hit OK for a second, or I could click down here to open up the window, and I'm going to choose a different red. And I'm going to add another red over here. Double click or click here to change the color. And now I'm going to go and add one more. And I'm going to click down here and just going to squeak it in this window a little closer to purple, but it's still kind of red. So, still related. And hit OK. All right, and OK. Now, I seem to have turned my background off. So remember, you can turn on and off layers by hitting the eyeball. So I can get these back and turn them off temporarily. So now I'm going to click and drag from top to bottom. Now I'm going to click and drag from corner to corner. So you can choose how you want it. I'm going to do a short click and drag. I'm going to do a long click and drag. This time I went from bottom to top. Now I'm going to click and drag. So I click and hold and drag the line all the way down. Now instead of linear, I'm going to choose radial. Now here, and I'm going to go from here to here. I'm going to choose angle, which honestly I can't remember what it does. So, yeah. When you do angle, the best thing to do, I forgot, I'm going to click here. If you're going to use radial, you want to have your end colors be the same. So I'm just moving these over. So I'm going to move this over and I'm going to add one more. And then when I change the color, I'm going to go click on this color. No, this color. This color. Well, I guess I got to, there. Which is kind of like I want this to match this. These two end colors to be about the same. Okay, and now I can put the center over here, and it goes around that center. I didn't quite match it up perfectly. That's what this line is for. But hey. All right, what does reflected do? I don't know. Let's find out. Ooh, okay. Let's see what diamond does. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I'm going to do a short one. Ooh, now I'm going to do a long one. Ooh, okay, I'm going to keep that one. You can choose how you want it to look. But now, I think I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to double click on layer copy 4, which is the bigger one. And I want a stroke of color around it. So I'm going to click on stroke. And currently, I'm going to click on the word stroke. Currently, it's just this kind of red. It's just like a bright, boring red. I'm going to just go black. And I'm going to hit OK. And I'm going to make the size a little bigger. Now, not that big. Well, I don't know. I think that having a black edge around it kind of helps set it off from the background. I think we'll call it done. You can also play around with different features if you would like. You can check out what the filters do. You can check out what these do. I'm going to choose the one that's on top. Overlay. What does this stuff do? Kind of go back to normal so I can show you the diff. Normal. Make it normal. So that's normal. Let's do screen. Ooh, okay. But there's all sorts of features to play with. You can play around with it. But share it when you're done. And if you have any questions, 262-770-5839. Oh, file save, number one. And now to one more thing, export as JPEG. So file, export as JPEG. This is really important because this is actually how you're gonna email this to me. So I'm gonna hit save. All right, so I have this mandala file right here. That's a .jpg as opposed to PSD, and these are the kind of files that you can look at with any device. I'm going to make another video real quick on how to email your assignment to me. Okay, you can also no, you'll just email it to me, or you can email it to me. That's how it's going to be done.